Look, we're getting to ones that are 1 million and above, and it is difficult to give you ones that yield at a high rate that are 1 million and above that I think are best worth buying, simply because a lot of the ones that are above $1 million generally yield below 3%, but a suburb that actually yields nearly 4% at that range is also in Newcastle, and that suburb happens to be Tyres Hill. Look, Tyres Hill is one of my favourite suburbs of Newcastle. It's so tightly held, and your median household income is just insane. Like, I'm telling you, it is like literally Sydney, like inner west, or even Brisbane inner north, Melbourne inner east income levels in Newcastle Tyres Hill is like at a flat $1 million at the moment. So it's insane. Like, and you'll see here alone, this is just recently, median weekly household income, $2,084 a week, median monthly mortgage repayments, $1,810. So per week, they earn more than their monthly mortgage repayments are. So there's so much discretionary income to be spent here. There's a high level also of, I'd say, low LVRs and owned outright percentages in this suburb too. So, you know, you're not going to, I actually think this is the best one over $1 million in all of probably New South Wales to buy in my opinion. Even though it's grown a lot in recency, if you buy property, as I said, you hold it for minimum 20 years. Look, once you hold it for that long, your property does very well over the long term, especially if it has long-term good fundamentals like this. So definitely consider Tyres Hill for over $1 million bracket. Another suburb I want to consider, and people are going to have stigma about this, whether it be because of the club or because of its past, is Collingwood in Melbourne. Collingwood is a part of Yarra Council, one of my favourite areas to buy. You're still picking up Collingwood for, around $1.2 to $1.4 million quite comfortably. Sometimes even sub $1 million if you know where to buy and what to buy. But look, Collingwood is one of the best suburbs to buy in all of Victoria. Like, it's done nearly 10% growth long term. Look, if you don't like Eddie Maguire and the club, okay, fair enough, but I'm talking purely about making money here. And again, look, you've got the really good town centres. You're very close to Lygon Street. You're close to the city. A lot of professionals like to live in Collingwood. I like to Tyres Hill. Collingwood has incredible median income. It has one of the highest median incomes in all of Victoria. And what's crazy about that as well is that it actually still has public housing there. So I think it's got somewhere between 15 and 18% public housing or something like that at the moment. And look, you've still got median income nearly at the same level. It's median monthly mortgage repayments, and that's weekly median income. And you also got public housing in the suburbs. So realistically, minus the public housing and take into consideration the people who have mortgages, that's probably 30 to 50% more than that if you take, I don't have the data for that, but just being a realist, it would be, because people that are on sort of like aged care in terms of public housing, they're people that are on, should I say, just domestic care or something like that there, or people that just are literally on the dole wouldn't be earning anywhere near that, so they'd pull that whole median down. So think of the median, what it would be if you take like 18% of that out. It would be like probably nearly $3,000 a week or something like that, and your monthly mortgage repayments would probably be lower for the mortgage percentage, because you got to take out all the people that are also renting and also the people that also own their own homes outright. So that ratio would be ridiculous. So look, Collingwood is an incredible suburb to buy in. Like, if you have that money and you're pro-Victoria, which I obviously am, but that's a suburb, another one to consider. So for the bloke that reached out to me asking for that, mate, I expect something. No, I don't expect something from you, but I hope you've enjoyed this video in saying that.